there. My name's Allison. I haven't ever made a video like this before. I just wanted to, I guess, make this video to share my thoughts on the Moxi thick set. Let me show you. I got these in the mail today. I've already tried them on, but I tried to put them back on the thing so you can kind of see how they come. I'm very excited about these because for up until now, I just kind of had a random assortment of gear that I've been using. So I guess I just wanted to like show how they fit on my body, how they feel on my body, because I love Courtney Shove, but I think I'm bigger than her, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if she's really gone into detail about her measurements, but I will share my measurements in detail just because some people might find them helpful. I turned to a Facebook group called Plus Size Skaters to kind of get other people's thoughts. So I just wanted to make a video on YouTube sharing my proportions and my thoughts on how these pads fit me and how I feel about them. So I'm 5'4". I weigh in the ballpark of 300 pounds. I kind of anywhere between 295 and 305. I wear somewhere around a 3XL. This is all US sizing, so size 24 in like jeans, 3X. I think this shirt's a 2X, but I prefer to wear more of a 3X. I think these bike shorts are from Torrid and they're a 3. So that's kind of where my body's at. I'm fairly average height and about 300 pounds. So just wanted to share my proportions. So the thick set comes with, I think it's the 187. The Killer is the brand that makes these. And these are in a 2XL. The knee pads are, and the elbow pads are. And I didn't see a size on the wrist guards. I'll share more detail on that in a second. So on Moxi's website, they sell for $74.95. And this is where I got kind of nervous. I bought this specifically for the knee pads because I'm currently skating with the Luxe Armor XL because before the thick set existed, this is one of the pads that Courtney Shove recommended. If you don't know Courtney Shove, she's Fat Girl Has Moxi. Her and her girlfriend has a YouTube channel called Queer Girl Straight Skates, and I love both of them, and they're a big reason I started skating. But Shove recommended these Luxe Armor XL knee pads. In theory, they look great. Like, yeah, they're stretchy, but on my big legs, they just didn't work for me. I made them work because they're the only knee pads I had. But I'll show a comparison of what those look like versus what the Moxis look like. I was nervous to buy them because of the measurements. On Moxi's website, the thick set size guard says it should fit around an 18 to 21 inch knee. And let me just show you. Mine are much bigger than that. So I've got my tape measure. My legs, my knee, let's see, inches. My knee is around, let's see, just around the kneecap is 20 inches. I don't know if you can see. Above my knee, I saw some size guards recommend you do right above your knee. Above my knee is about 26 inches. So I was definitely nervous when I ordered these. And then like the top of my calf is right at almost 20 inches. So I was a little nervous to buy these because I am bigger than the size chart. But I was happily surprised. So spoiler, I think these are gonna work for me. But I will try on one knee pad versus the one I have been using and kind of show the difference. Okay, so I've adjusted the camera, and here you see on my left leg, I have obviously the Moxi knee pad, and on my right leg, I have the Luxe Armor. Right off the bat, you see there's a huge difference. The Luxe Armor one is a lot more low profile, whereas this one, it looks like you could take a pretty good fall. My one gripe, I think this is gonna be my problem with every knee pad, any knee pad I try, is that the elastic tends to kind of gather right at the bend of my knee. So yes, this does wrap around my knee, but I think as I move, I'm gonna have an issue with it working its way in the crease of my knee. If anybody has any, I guess, tips on how to not have this drive you crazy, I am all ears because I kind of hate this. This one though, I had the problem of since there were no straps, it's just a sleeve, the whole thing would work itself down and kind of pinch off my circulation. So I would recommend these pads if A, you're smaller than me, and B, if you do like really low-key skating. Obviously you don't want to wear these to the skate park. You don't want to do anything super crazy. I probably wouldn't even wear these for cruising in case you bomb a hill and tear up your knee. So, I mean, if you do more, maybe if you do more jam skating or rink skating, I would recommend these if you were smaller than me. These obviously look like you can kind of take a pretty good fall on these and be okay. So I'm excited to try these because I have hurt my knee skating in these. My knee is still healing. So we'll see how they hold up to some good falls. I am definitely going to fall. But this is kind of how they look on me. And like I said, my one gripe is that they kind of work their way down, but I think with any pair of knee pads, I'm going to have that problem because my thighs are so much bigger, you know? But yeah, and I can show the rest of the gear too, but I was most interested in the knee pads. Short. I've got the elbow pads on now. Unfortunately, I can't really say a whole lot because I was already skating with 187 killer elbow pads in a 2XL, and that's all these are, just cuter. And then the wrist guards. So the wrist guards I do have a few comments on. I've been skating with the 187 killer wrist guards. I bought the size medium because I've got kind of small hands, but I didn't think about how fat my wrist is. So maybe a large would be a little more comfortable. These work, they're just maybe a little snug. And so I was thinking, I was like, okay, I know 187 is making the Moxi ones. They're gonna send the same wrist guards. I was wrong. So these are, I mean, obviously 187 made these. However, there's a pretty big difference. I wonder if it's because these are derby wrist guards. I guess that's the difference in these. But I'll show you. So these have kind of like plastic along the whole thing. It kind of cups your whole hand. But this one makes me kind of nervous because it has just the plastic. I mean, there's plastic here too, but it has like that bump. So there's a pretty big difference between these. Also, these are bigger. So I thought these were a little too small, and then these feel a little like there's a lot of room versus they're like this fits pretty snug to my hand. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be to each his own. I think I'm gonna skate with these just so I match, but the wrist guards are kind of like, eh. And I mean, wrist guards are the one thing, if I don't wear anything else, I do wear my wrist guards. Like if I'm just skating in my house, I'm always wearing my wrist guards, even if I don't wear knee pads or elbow pads. Yeah. All in all, a big reason I was considering the Moxi Thick Set is because of the knee pads and the price for everything you get. And I just wanted to share my perspective in case your body type is more similar to mine. I think these are going to work just fine for me. I'm just going to have the same issues I'm going to have with everything of the elastic working its way behind my knee, but I'll deal with it. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good deal for what everything you get. Because I don't remember exactly, but I think I spent like $30 on individual knee pads, and then $30 on my elbow pads, and then $30 on wrist guards. So $75 all in. I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to be giving my old gear to my sister because she skateboards. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I guess I would recommend it. If your body type is similar to mine and you've been kind of apprehensive to buy these, or if you don't really know where to start, this might be a good set for you. Now, skating has blown up and you might not be able to find anything in stock. I was really lucky when I got these. I'm surprised that I was able to get them. Because I think right now their website shows they're out of stock, and I only ordered these like 2 weeks ago. So anyway, I think that's all I had to say. I skate a lot on my Instagram, so follow me on my Instagram if you want to see me skate. I don't know. If you have any comments, and also these are the only brands I've ever like looked into. If you are also a plus size skater and you know of an awesome brand, or if you have some gear recommendations, leave them in the comments, because I want to create like a community where other people whose bodies look more like ours can find information and get into the world of skate. So I think that's all I had to say. Thank you for joining me.
Okay, so I'm sorry that was so long and rambly. All in all, I just wanted to reiterate, if your body is similar to mine, I think that these pads might be a pretty good set for you. I've never made a YouTube video like this before, so if you couldn't tell, I was pretty nervous. Sorry the editing is so choppy. I tried to cut down on the ums and uhs that I said. If you're a plus size person that's interested in skating, I highly, highly recommend you do it. Just go for it. And I can, I guess, try to make more videos of me skating or any tips or anything else I might have to say, just from a plus size person's perspective. If that's something you might be interested in, again, I mean, if you want me to do or say anything, just tell me in the comments because I have no idea what I'm doing. And to make up for how just awkward and long this video is, here are some little bloopers at the end.
My cats are assholes. Tear up your knee. So, I mean, if you do more, maybe if you do more jam skating or anyway. I don't know what else I was gonna say. You're gonna listen to me and hear all the dumb things I say. I don't know what to say. Try these because I have hurt my knee skating in these. My knee is still healing. So we'll see how they hold up to some good falls. I am definitely gonna fall. But this is kind of how they look on me.